Okay. First thing I'm going to say is, of course, we're going to let Lady Gaga sing because she is an amazing artist.
Right.
But the kicker of this is Bradley Cooper can sing.
He really can.
Did you hear who taught him how to sing?
No.
He's good friends with Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam.
Hey.
So if you're going to get singing lessons...
I've always called Eddie Vedder the voice that launched 1,000 bands.
So the story here is, if you didn't catch it from the trailer, Bradley Cooper plays a mega rock star.
An established rock star.
Yeah, I mean, we open. It's the first thing we see is him walking on the stage, pops little pills, goes outside. I think he washes it down with some alcohol.
Yes, he does.
Goes outside and rocks it in front of like just thousands of people.
Yep.
Gets off stage, gets in his SUV, takes off. Driver says, "It's gonna take a few hours to get home." What's the first thing he says? Well, actually, not the first thing he says. The first thing he does is down the bottle of alcohol in the SUV. And he goes, stop by a liquor store. Basically, I'm not going to make it.
Yeah, right.
So no liquor stores are around. That looks like a bar. Goes inside. It's a drag queen bar. And so they do like their live performance, singing songs. And who comes out? Lady Gaga.
Right.
Well, we can all understand that she's not a drag queen.
No, but she's friends with them, so.
She was a waitress.
Right.
And they love hearing her sing because God, who doesn't?
Right.
And so she goes out there. Bradley Cooper immediately is enamored, falls in love with her, takes her out for the night. And then, I think the next morning he's outside. Oh, no, he sends his driver. He says,
to pick her up to bring her to the
come
concert.
on, you're coming to the concert. And what spirals into joining on the tour, becoming a part of the band.
Yep.
And so as this progresses and as their love progresses, you start seeing a shifting of the tides where, yes, he's a megastar still, but his alcoholism and his drug abuse is just getting out of control.
Things are starting to spiral for him as she starts to really triumph.
She's, they say a star is born. So that's, you can kind of figure that out.
Yeah.
And you can also kind of figure out probably what happens at the end of this.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not going to say it.
I mean, look, if you've seen the other ones,
you know exactly what
happens. It doesn't happen exactly the same way,
sure.
but it's the plot bones are the same.
With that said,
jumping
into it, this is going to be in the Oscar season. There's not a doubt in my mind.
There's no question.
Bradley Cooper is a fantastic director. He reminds me of when Ben Affleck started directing. Yeah. And you kind of question, are you still going to act? Yeah. Or are you going to mainly focus on directing?
Yeah.
Because he can do both. But this is something, Bradley Cooper, I think, because it was Tom Hopper, I think there's been a lot with him, with Silver Linings Playbook and what's the other one where it was in the 70s? It was him and I can't think of it. It was him and Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes, of course.
And Christian Bale.
Drawing a blank.
Either way, Tom Hopper again.
Yep.
So I think he's absorbed how to be a good director.
I think so too.
And so after being on set after set. And so, because the other thing too, because not only is he's a great dramatic actor, he is a great comic actor.
Yeah, he's
with The Hangover and stuff like that. And half of this movie is really funny.
Oh yeah,
the first half is good, and then it kind of starts to spiral.
There's a lot of good dialogue in this. One of the critiques I've heard about it, especially based on the way the trailers are cut, is that he comes off as kind of creepy and stalky. The way the movie plays out, it's not.
I never got that vibe.
No, it's not like that. I mean,
he just fell in love.
Yeah, you can't judge a movie by its trailers always.
Yeah.
Sometimes you really, really can. But in the case of this love story, it does play out in a more traditional way.
I think he was just enamored by her.
Yeah, exactly.
With that said, Lady Gaga's great.
She's great.
I've heard that she's great in American Horror Story. I never saw it, but I think she's fantastic in it.
If you don't think of her as an actress, you will after this.
Yeah, for sure.
Andrew Dice Clay is her dad, too.
Yeah, well, you know who stole the show for me?
You said it before. Go ahead.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah, Sam Elliott plays his older brother, and he doesn't have a ton of screen time.
No, but
every scene soaks it up when he's in it.
I'm not joking. First of all, there's no way he's not getting nominated.
Yeah.
And second, I think he might. We're early in the Oscar season. If he took it, I would not be surprised.
He was great.
Every scene, every line of dialogue he delivers is just you feel for him.
Yeah.
You're standing there beside him, watching his brother kill himself.
Yep.
Essentially, just drowning himself in pills and alcohol.
There was so much in that part he needed to bring out to this whole surrogate father thing and this whole sort of failed career of his own that he carries with him everywhere. He's great in it. I agree.
Jumping into it, I'm at 4 stars.
Really?
I absolutely loved it. There was not 1 second I didn't. The music's great. The direction's great. The acting's great. Everything about it I loved. I couldn't find one thing wrong with it.
3.5 for me, which is a great score.
Yeah.
I think it's fabulous. It's going to get Oscar buzz. I can't wait to see what it does.
There you go.
Yeah.
3.5 over here.
3.5.
4 stars for A Star Is Born. Check it out. I think, I've seen one of the other ones. This is better. So,
pretty good.
Coming up next, it's very different. It's Venom. Yeah. Stay tuned.